Hello, welcome to C Sharp version 7 feature tutorials brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. So in this session we are going to see the introduction to about C Sharp version 7 features, and the agenda is something like this. So what we are going to learn is we are going to recall the features of earlier versions of C Sharp, and we are going to just see like what's new present in C Sharp version 7. So without wasting much time, let me jump into next slide. So right now we are going to understand the each version and the features present in it. So coming to the first version of C Sharp, it was released with the Visual Studio 2002, and it came up with the feature called Manage Code. So since it is the first version, so it brought up all the things like what a basic programming language should have, and they called it with the name called Managed Code. So coming to C Sharp version 2, it was released with the Visual Studio 2005, and it came up with the worthful features like generics, anonymous method, and nullable types. So these are the features present in C Sharp version 1 and 2. So coming to the C Sharp version 3, you can observe it has come up with a bunch of features, and it was released with the Visual Studio 2008. And coming to the features were lambda expressions, extension method, anonymous type, expression tree, Linq, and implicitly type var. So these are the worthful features present in C Sharp version 3, and it came up with the Visual Studio 2008. So coming to the C Sharp version 4, it was released with the Visual Studio version 2010. Okay, and the features were late binding, named arguments, optional parameters, and extended COM support. These were the features present in C Sharp version 4. And coming to the C Sharp version 5, it was released with the Visual Studio 2012. The features were async feature and the caller information. These were the two important features which was present in C Sharp version 5. So you can observe very clearly from the C Sharp version, okay, the features were increasing in the C Sharp version 2, and in the C Sharp version 3 it was very good. Like we have very good bunch of features. But coming to C Sharp 5, we add very less number of features, and again Microsoft came up with a good bunch of features in the C Sharp version 6. You can observe here we have 9 features in the C Sharp version 6, and it was released with the Visual Studio 2015. So the features were something like this: auto property initializers, exception filters, await in catch and finally block, declaration expressions, dictionary initializer, string interpolation, null conditional operators, custom exception class, and the static using namespace. These are the new bunch of features which were introduced in the C Sharp version 6. So if you want to learn clearly about this, or if you want to have a good knowledge on these features, so you can refer my video series where I've done a separate video series for C Sharp version 6 features. And now we are going to learn the next set of C Sharp version, that is C Sharp version 7. So coming there, okay, first let me tell you something like this: C Sharp version 7 adds a number of new features and brings a focus on data consumption, code simplification, and performance. Okay, these were the things what Microsoft has kept in mind when they were building the C Sharp 7 features. They are data consumption, code simplification, and performance. Perhaps we had a bunch of features. In that, the biggest features were something like tuples and pattern matching. So don't need to worry like what is tuple and what is pattern matching, because in this video series I'm going to explain you clearly about this tuples and pattern matching. So tuple is something like which make it easy to have multiple results. You can return multiple results. Okay, and pattern matching, which simplifies the code that is conditional on the shape of the data. So don't need to worry if you don't understand these sentences right now, because we are going to code on these features in my coming sessions. And finally, I would like to tell, have fun with the C Sharp and happy hacking. So now let us see the features present in C Sharp version 7. So C Sharp version 7, it was released with the Visual Studio 2017, and again you can observe very clearly here Microsoft came up with a bunch of features, okay, which made the developer life very easy. So they are binary literals, digit separators, out variables, tuples, local functions, pattern matching, deconstruction, type matching, and reference returns. So these are the very good features, are worthful features, and the developer friendly features present in C Sharp version 7. And in this video series we are going to work, or we are going to code on all these features. Okay, so you can understand very clearly about these features which are present in C Sharp version 7. So what we learned in this session is we'll just saw a table of things like the C Sharp versions and the features which were bought in each versions. So we will code on all these features which are present in C Sharp version 7 throughout this session. Okay, so finally I would like to thank Thank you people for listening to this session, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can also follow us on our website for further reference, and we are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.